yes. Hello, everybody. It is me, Samantha Harbin, and welcome to an art stream where I'm actually gonna be working on some designs I did, which I called the Pride Axolotls, because, and if you go onto my Ko-fi, you'll be able to hopefully purchase them. This is the base design, and you can see the list of all the ones I'm wanting to do. And then I have random ones because random axolotls. I've pre-made some, and they all use the same line art and same backgrounds and everything. The logo inside is just different. And this time we're doing the rainbow LGBTQ plus pride one. And I could probably do a different. And if you're on Ko-fi and you see them, show some support. My link is right there. And I will actually state that for $1 on Ko-fi, you can become my paid supporter, and you'd be able to get a lot of cool things like help my videos and influence what I do. Because I'm indecisive sometimes, and knowing what people want will only help me improve my channel more. And of course, if I was to say my brand is Wolfo Sammy, Wolfo Sammy is one of my brands, but I think these would be specifically under a subcategory of my art called Soda Bubbles, because if you can see, besides this color palette and Evolution Fizz, that's all the evolutions as drinks paired up with different drinks, because I want to make it fun and also give something a little different, but also still very much something I like. I wouldn't make it if I didn't like it, so you probably won't see me doing any Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, or just the latest phrases. I probably won't do Chainsaw Man. Yeah. Or Genshin. To be fair though, I like the designs of Genshin Impact. I just find it like their designs are maybe a bit too complicated for me, personally. Also, I'm using a different copyright-free playlist because I just take one from YouTube. This one's an hour long, but the other one I used, the channel is gone, so I can't use that video anymore, which is sad because it had all kinds of anime-ish music. But I have this. This is fine. And I got the color cute axolotls. And this one's gonna be rainbow. This one's gonna have a rainbow. This one's gonna be rainbow colored, so I have this image of all the flags. Also LGBT/gay. It's actually not the gay flag. It's just a general pride flag that we associate mainly with gay because color association in that, and that being like the first big movement. It's actually more blue. it is actually closer to the lesbian flag. So eventually I might make that one. But I'm doing 4 of these. I'm just gonna slash them with my selector. I'm doing those 6 and these 2 because I wanted it to be. Some people actually suggested I did this flag and this flag. Thank you, those people, because those are valid. You're all valid. Everyone is valid, and honestly, if people want to see that stuff, I'll do it, because guess what? More than one person is gonna buy an axolotl that's colored with their flag. But I definitely wanted to do a good few. One to do the LGBT, the bisexual and aromantic, gender fluid, trans, and non-binary, because I support trans people are cool, non-binary people exist, and there are also people that are gender fluid, and honestly, they need to be validated too, because there is such a thing as non-binary. There are people who who are gender fluid and don't fall under trans, and there are people that are gender fluid and they don't fit in with non-binary. And that's how things are. Also, a fact I've learned is that here in the Americas area, specifically in because North America is, because honestly I can't say anything about the South America because I've never been there and I don't really know much about it. But in North America, men's fashion is a little bit plain, but also valid. But you find that people here, it's like you don't have as many guy clothing stores as there are girl clothing stores, and the girl clothing stores almost feel way too similar. I can say where I live, we do not have a Hot Topic, which actually kind of sucks, and some people say, well, we have a really religious crowd here that probably would not like it, but I'm here like, we have dead store space. If they got mad at not the store area being filled with an active store that's giving people something new that isn't just, oh hey, here is activewear, or here is this one specific style. I like to say in fashion terms, where we live, it's kind of like a few years behind, but with the advent of the internet, it's like, yeah, we're not as fashion behind as, say, in the past, but shipment here do be expensive. I spent way too much on fur once. But I will actually admit, move that a little, that was at Sci-Fi on the Rock. That's kind of I don't think next year I'll go to Sci-Fi, even though it's like favorably when exams end. Sci-Fi on the Rock let's just say it sucked this year. I went for all 3 days. Only like the second time I've ever done that, and let's just say the most things I did was spend money in the vendor hall, and technically I could have done that in a day. But the worst thing that that happened. This is gonna be a little bit of personality, I guess, but they literally just decided to blare music at the busiest time and basically make the only safe area from loud rock music the technically supposed to be the loudest area, the vendor hall, because during busy time, and the busiest time I would say it's like from noon to like 3 p.m. 4 p.m. a lot of people get like tired and burnt out, and also it's when a lot of people that are on the ASD spectrum get overwhelmed. And they were blasting rock music. I will say the people that were playing the music, I cannot blame them because that's probably what they do usually. It was just the coordinators decided to do it at the worst time, being right after lunch. And if you're not checking the schedule for things that are happening outside, the panels and that usually have a schedule written down, I would suspect, but you hear this start suddenly. Boom. Lovely sounds of rock music, the heavy drums, the amped up guitar. There is no escape unless you go to the vendor hall. So what do you suspect happened? Well, people got overwhelmed. People couldn't make it to panels. And that sucks. That sucks for a lot of people. And if you're in that panel, one of them is held right at the base. One of them is held. Okay, I'm just gonna put a new file. This is just me doing this. Say the stage is right here. There's a little pathway. This is up here. There's people here watching. There's people here. There's staircase. This is all lower. There's the staircase here. Now thank you for that. There's an underground area. There's an area here. Here is your vendor hall. People are blasting music, sounds going boom, boom, boom. Right in here, somebody is hosting a panel. In that panel, whenever somebody opens the door, the music gets louder. But you can still almost clearly as day hear the music. So, that was bad. First hour, I missed that panel I wanted to see because, of course, somebody in my group sadly got overwhelmed and retreated. Had to retreat and actually had to leave because they literally got blown, basically forced out by the music. Now, I'm blaming the organizers, not the band, because the band of course had to apply and play when they were told to. If they did it later in the day, well, that'd be fine, but course, they didn't. The organizers decided that time. But when I was in a panel here, it was my first it was the person's first panel. And guess what happened? There were people coming in and out because, well, it's a panel. It's not too important. They had some important information, but there of course were people just like had to leave to calm down in that. So the music was getting loud and quiet every now and then. But this is their first panel ever. They've got nerves and all that, and I feel very sorry that they couldn't share this information with people. And guess what? I don't think they ever got like an apology or anything from like the director, because of course. But people complained, and I don't think complaints were taken. That's like the worst, probably the worst thing to happen at Sci-Fi on the Rock. But I'm planning to go one day for Avalon Expo. So, as one character, I can say it's like a dream cosplay for me. Because cosplaying is hard. But also, I was a kid when I was very young when I first got into the show I was cosplaying. I was actually my first, I would say, quote-unquote adult anime, which is fine. Kids can watch adult anime. If more adult anime, I guess. It wasn't an Attack on Titan, but Attack on Titan just really came out. In fact, I would think the only reason I got into it was there's 3 in 1 and it's still ongoing. And it's probably my favorite series of all time. I also like how right now you can see how I shade. I'm not the best shader, but that is. But I'm actually excited to cosplay Deja Berry from The Gray Man. He is my favorite character. And honestly, I have all the pieces minus the poncho and like the bell. I actually own the cross from Paris, actually. Bought it in Paris, and I'm so happy to have it. And I did try cosplaying him once. I just need to make the poncho, because the poncho is like his main defining outfit piece. And then I can wear it around outside and look weird, but also it's a poncho and it looks cute. I don't care. I have like 2 styles. Cottage that I kind of wish I could do. Cottage girl and punk boy, because I don't care. They're like 2 styles I like. And they clash, and they'll always clash, but you know what? That's how things go. Oh, I've been streaming for 20 minutes. But I'll hopefully be... I'm also learning to do like... I need to do more streams because streaming is fun. I will say I hope to do a bit more MBS1P streams, though I'm doing a lot of stuff, like mainly I'm just AFKing, but I'll work on like a mega base on stream with you guys because I think mega bases are like pretty sweet. I need to get an auto basalt farm set up though because I'm using basalt. But I'm wondering, what is your guys' favorite anime? Because I don't mind, and mine are good, but everyone has different tastes, like. And it depends on the time, like, some days I will actually state, that's my EV sign there, but I'll actually write out a list of, like, what shows I'm planning to make stickers of, because stickers are good. Everyone likes a little sticker. Realize it didn't blend as well, but oh well, I don't care. Oops. It's kinda not meant to be like straight, or it's not meant to look straight or absolutely perfect, but because that's humanity. We're not meant to be perfect. We're allowed to make mistakes. We're allowed to be messy. We're allowed. Also, I'm kind of sad that the USA has been like slowly getting worse and worse from what I've heard in all this acceptance we have. And they're basically like, oh yeah, you want to dress with heavy makeup, padding, and all this. Yeah, we're gonna, if you get near a child, we're gonna sue you because you're a creep. I mean, there's gotta be people who are casually creeps who do that. Because the world is full of terrible people, but 99% are just people that like doing this as a form of expression. I would say, to some, cosplay, drag, furries, fursuiting, they're all very similar yet very different. But I say drag and furries are very similar because you're putting on a lot of different stuff, you're spending a lot of money, and you're adopting a persona often. For example, some people would say their drag self and themselves is a whole different person because guess what? It is. Who you identify as is sometimes just expressing things you can't, and there are horrible people. But guess what? If I want to dress as a fluffy big axolotl and wander around places and dress, try not to appear be any gender axolotl, that's fine. If I want to be because guess what? It makes me happy. And I don't know how many people in the tribe community are on the spectrum, because, well, it's not something I'm too much a part of, and I cannot confirm, but I would say there's at least some who might be on it and use makeup as drag as an outlet to basically shed the mask of that a lot of people have. And honestly, what was bad with Sci-Fi on the Rock was not the controversies with like creeps and that, because to be fair, those are going to be a thing. Cons should do their best to stop it, and honestly, I'm glad I didn't see the booth of the alleged creep at Sci-Fi this year. So that's a good thing. But I felt that for some people, Sci-Fi, they don't give the people that are on the spectrum, are overwhelmed, really a place to just stop and be able to de-stress and cool down, and that sucks because they need a place like that. And also it's just like their cosplay repair station. I will say that I'm a little worried about Avex this year because it's held at the same venue as Sci-Fi, but that's only because where it is like there's a good few rooms and space, but like, is there enough? I will also say I did like that they had retro gaming and board games, but then there was like, well, if I want to play Smash Bros with people or just sit down and play Pokemon, there wasn't really a spot to do it with people. I want to bring my Switch and take it, trade Pokemon with people, because guess what, that's fun. But hopefully one day I will have a table at Sci-Fi on the Rock or Avalon Expo, and I'll be selling these Lottles, the Evolution Fillers, and that. But the reason why I tell people to check out my co-site and kind of support it is actually because I personally don't feel like I'm gonna earn enough to fund it on my own. But also I want to make sure people who have interest can donate a little. And I will say, I don't think I added that I was going to, like, anyone who backed get a sticker, but I think I'm gonna do that. Anyone who backs will get, like, a sticker in each tier. Supported will gain one of the stickers, but because I think that will be a good reward for everyone that supports me on this journey. Getting these Pride Axolotls. Into the earth. Yeah, we have but axolotl fins are classically usually a bit darker. Now that is cute, though. But yeah, so I'm planning to do the evolutions are both gonna have the fizzy drinks, but also I'm gonna give them another drink. I'm gonna give them hot drinks because I think that will suit them perfectly. Do all my delineate. Give it a cute fade because harsh colors can. And I just he's designed simple, but I think it's cute because sometimes simplicity is in the cuteness and the fact that the colors are between here and here are like, okay, can't really tell, but here and here the yellows, there and there the yellows that are obviously different, and I think that's good and it gives it individuality. Well, now what eye color should it be? I think we're gonna go we have to go for something for love. Yeah, that color there seems like a lovey color. Yeah, that is lovely color. Up. Bam. Shade those eyes a little. those are cute. I love the eyes because honestly, pink and hearts are love wins. Come on, 36 minutes. Okay. Honestly, those state I'm a love wins kind of. This is a little about love. And I think the pink pops enough that it's like, boom, those hearts in the eyes because of love. Oh, right, I take so long. That saved. You guys see that? No, you don't see what it's saved. But I export these. Right. That is one of them. God, that was like half an hour. I can't believe it. Can't get the buy. Just buys. Let me start buy. Started by. Try and make my name here. And yes, I'm doing it in a tiers where it's buy wins. Whatever wins gets. For now, these are just like personally what I want to do. Like, I'm suggesting this stuff. Also, I love this. Do my little art stream. I love my little quick art stream layout that I did. Didn't take too long, but do I want to continue? 40 minutes. I should continue for about an hour, but yes, all the lines are the same. I just copy and paste. But do you want to know what? The stickers might look the same, but each has their own individual. I will admit. I'm just gonna show. I'll show pink because pink. You can see they have pink lines in that. Brown has brownish. Cyan has bluish. Violet, indigo, blue. Blue and cyan look similar, but different enough that, and all the eye shines, I just did them on my own. It's all up to interpretation. Not one person is the same, not one. Each level is sort of individualized in their own way, and different colors. They're the same but different. They all use same lines, same model. But there's those little differences, and I hope people appreciate that even if they are the same model, they're kind of a representation of like myself and others. Like, you might find that, hey, somebody one day when these are out in the world as stickers, oh hey, there's a random, you find somebody in your university with the same axolotl that you bought on and go like, hey, cool sticker, I have the same one, and no, you're not alone. Kinda wanna do one for like different awarenesses too, but that can be controversial. Because honestly, illnesses are weird. Mental illnesses are weird. And I'm not going to deny and say, oh, this disorder isn't real. They're all real in some degree, and honestly, the human brain is weird. Also, we need to get better at women's health in general, because it took somebody like 8 hours in a hospital literally to get diagnosed with having really bad gallstones, because that happens. And that's just an anecdotal story, but honestly, somebody sprains their wrist, and I will say healthcare is sadly in like crisis from even before COVID. I mean, I will say at least Canadian healthcare is free, and we don't have to pay like an arm for a kidney for a Tylenol. But still, we're just in desperate need of good healthcare. Also, we kind of need like good university management, because honestly, it's just like painful. We've been suffering long enough. But yes, I'm probably going to have like more of these done. But I want to know in the comments and that, what do you guys identify as? Like, are there flags I should do? I will not do those that are not good, like, of course, the one that's kind of associated with furries, because there's a big group of them. Just the one who ruins the Greek notable writer Sappho, because honestly, the original Sappho is good. She talks about things like flowers and elegance, and is very notable for being a female writer. And then there's Hypnotist Sappho, who's not good. But that's just like, and honestly, there's also the child one that I don't think I'll ever do, because that one's also bad. But I want to do like the ones that are like good for people, the gender fluid, because how many people have seen where I am? Don't think I've seen gender fluid. Actually, it's like very hard to find ace stuff here. Arrow, yes. And I don't think should I do combo flagged ones? Maybe. Combo flags are cute. Combo flags would be nice because some people identify as more than one thing. It's like you have the arrow ace people, like say Jaden Animations, who I can admit is a bit of an inspiration for me. And it's just also, why am I doing just the rainbow LGBT flag instead of the progressive flag? It's specifically for people that are like holier than thou if you want a rainbow flag, because the rainbow flag isn't just meant to be like, oh, you're a guy and you're gay. It's sort of meant to encompass everyone's identity. And also, rainbows are cool. Kids, young little girls love them anyways, and it just, and honestly, if a kid wants like the bi or trans flag, and they're just a young kid who doesn't fully know what's going on and what they like, but they like the colors and just want it, that is fine with me, because you teach them about it and also teach them acceptance, because that's good. But I want to teach them, basically say, also I will say the ones that I showed that are like fully colored, like the pink and that, they're gonna be blind bags but they're all the same but different, and honestly, if somebody bought like, I think there's 10 colors, if somebody bought 5 packs, I'd sort of organize them in a way where it's like, okay, this is my drawer. There is gonna be no duplicate drawers, because I say giving to the same is bad, unless it goes like, if somebody gives like special instructions, say, hey, I'm buying one for me and a friend, and it would be really cool to have the same one, because honestly, friends do the same too, or one of the same. I would do that, but I wouldn't want to give people repeats unless they go like, I would like at least one of these to be like a repeat. But that's for future funding. I don't think random models will be funded from Pride Models and Evolution Fizz line. Why I say it's the Evolution Fizz line is literally because I've sort of based it on like different flavors and different, like, mainly cold but also fizzy drinks mainly. Eevee is a nice coffee, and Sylveon is probably like the most recent like popular drink, which is the pink drink. But I'm also going to include normal and shiny forms because guess who's very because shinies are super duper popular. But also, yes, I'm doing that. Get some pink cheeks. Have the sort of, I think my theme is everyone is in some way, but we're all like different. We're all part of the same soda. That's a good thing. We're all part of this fizzy bubbly thing known as life. You know what? Should I do? Thinking I'll do the hair as one it. But I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you next Friday for another fun thing. See you then, guys. Bye. Oh, wait. Before I go, I'm also gonna add, if you become a supporter on Ko-Fi, I'll shout you out at the start of the stream and the end of the stream. And also, do check me out. And also, support the random models because the random models are there, and you can also do one-time thing, and the thing is, you're allowed to do like Discord rewards, social shoutout, and their exclusive requests. Go for it. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next Friday.